If you've ever wanted to see file access history in OneDrive, this video will walk you through what you can and cannot track and the exact places to check for recent activity, version history, and sharing details. OneDrive is designed with privacy in mind, so it does not show a full individual view log for every time someone simply opens a file, but you can still review useful activity records like edits, shares, deletions, and version changes. So if you need to monitor what happened to a file, this tutorial will help you find the right information fast. If this video helps, please hit like and subscribe for more simple software tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. The first thing to understand is that OneDrive does not provide a detailed who viewed this file and when log for every document. That means if someone only opened a file without editing it, OneDrive usually won't give you a perfect view history. However, there are still a few powerful ways to check file activity. The first method is version history. This is the best option when you want to see when a document was edited and how it changed over time. To do this on the web, sign in to OneDrive Online and locate the file you want to review. Hover over the file, then click the three dots, also known as the More Options menu. From there, select Version History. A panel will open showing past versions of the file, which is especially useful for documents, spreadsheets, and presentations. You can use this to identify changes, compare versions, and restore an older copy if needed. If multiple people are editing the same file, version history can help you understand when changes were made and how the document evolved. Next, let's look at the General Activity Log. This is where you can see a summary of recent actions tied to a file, such as edits, shares, creations, and deletions. To access it, stay signed in to OneDrive Online and click the file you want to inspect. Then look for the Details button in the upper right corner. When you click it, OneDrive opens the Details pane on the side of the screen. Scroll down until you find the Activity section. This area shows recent file actions and gives you a quick overview of what happened. It is not a full view tracker, but it is very helpful when you want to confirm whether a file was edited, shared, renamed, or moved. If you are trying to review access-related information, this is often the fastest place to start. Another thing worth checking is the sharing information for the file. If a document has been shared with other people, OneDrive may show who it was shared with and what permissions they have. That can help you understand who had access to the file, even if it does not show every time they opened it. To review this, open the file's details or sharing options and look for the shared users or link settings. If you are managing a team file or an important business document, this step is especially useful. Now, if you are using OneDrive for work or school through Microsoft 365, your organization may have more advanced admin-level auditing tools available. In that case, the Microsoft 365 admin environment can provide deeper logs for compliance and security investigations. But for most everyday users, the main tools inside OneDrive are version history, activity details, and sharing settings. Here's a simple way to think about it. If you want to know whether a file was edited, use version history. If you want to see a recent summary of actions, use the activity section in the details pane. If you want to know who had access, check the sharing options. Together, these three areas give you the clearest picture of file activity in OneDrive. So although OneDrive does not track every single file view the way some people expect, it still gives you enough information to monitor changes and check recent interactions with your files. That makes it much easier to stay organized and keep important documents under control. If this tutorial helped, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more step-by-step guides just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.